You are listening to Couch Conversations, where we highlight pivotal moments in people's lives when they commit to a new direction, just like the many young people we serve here at Choose 180. Thank you for joining us for another one of our Couch Conversations here at Choose 180. Today I have with me my dear friend, Lady J. Lady J is in the building with the really dope backdrop. I promise those flowers, I want to reach out and touch them. Lady J is a poet. She has a prophetic voice. She cares deeply about community. She actively serves in a variety of different capacities and presently is working on getting her counseling certificate to be able to support couples, which I don't know why you want to do that, because like getting involved in couple drama, that's like, I run away. But Lady J, thank you for joining us. And I'm excited to hear about a pivotal moment in your life.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. You know, I love 180, Choose 180. I love it. It's just a part of my heart and my being. Well, I'll tell you this. I was a teenage mother, 16, got pregnant, 17, had her, right? So you're facing all these expectations of who you want to be and who you should be. And you think everything is going to go in this picture perfect path, but it doesn't.
Come on.
I ended up having her, getting a job at the local grocery store next door, and began just really discovering that now the food stamps and the money from the government is just simply not enough. Because back in my day, that's what you did. You got pregnant and hey, now you're automatically a statistic and you're automatically on Medicaid. That's what you do. So doing that and then going next door to the grocery store, getting a job, getting one of my first jobs actually, and just discovered that it wasn't enough. Like what I was getting wasn't enough. And so I started at the end of the day, one day, just considering if I wanted to take money from my till because I just felt like I needed more. And what happened one time turned into 2 times, turned into 3 times. And I started to finally face the fact that it's a habit now. I'm officially a thief at this moment. So I just had to call it what it was. And eventually my boss got wind of it, of course. Back in those times, it was the honor system. They didn't have an actual camcorder or a camera in the room catching you doing what you're doing. It's just, hey, we're going to account for the money at the end of the night. And he began to realize and recognize, hey, the tills are getting shorter and shorter and shorter from her till. And he finally let me go. That was a moment that I realized, hey, there's got to be something else. Just looking within who I was and what I felt like I had to offer, which I battled with at that time from time to time. And when you're young, you do that. You battle with who you are and where you're going. And so I was battling with that. But then I began to really say, okay, is there anything more? And I didn't realize that there was. I ended up getting married. Once I got married, I realized that he was doing stuff like credit cards, and he started, changing his name and doing the Social Security thing. And I'm like, okay, well then maybe I could do it. And I'm like, okay, but I I found out I wasn't the best thief that I thought I could be or that I wanted to be at the time. I just really thought, okay, I could do this. And I just began applying for different credit cards and using different aliases and changing my Social Security number just 1 digit off, just seeing could I get approved. And I just realized at that time, upon getting denied, like God definitely makes sure he watches out for his own, because I was not good at it. I was not successful at it. And back in our day in the South, it always says that God takes care of fools and babies. And at that time, I was being extremely foolish, but I'm so grateful that he just blocked it. He just really blocked it. And then I began to really go through that marriage. It eventually terminated. And then I began to really look for who I was inside. And I began to lean more into that persona, that person that was calling out for more, that thing, that spiritual thing for me that was beckoning for more and demanding more because I had more to give. And so I wanted to answer the call, and I did. I ended up going to college, getting my first associate's degree at the age of 33. Ended up getting my bachelor's in communications with a concentration in journalism at 37. And then by the time I was 39, I ended up going to Prairie View A&M University. I was so excited to be graduating from there and getting my first master's in community development. And so now I sit here today, rehabilitated in my mind. And, you know, for as much as we are critical of ourselves on the outside, we don't realize sometimes the rehabilitation has to take place in a place that nobody can see. It has to take place in a place that nobody can see. And that's what happened with me, that rehabilitation, that rebuilding. And then I ended up, and I'm sitting now getting ready to start my internship. So excited, having volunteered at Choose 180, KB Hall Foundation. I ended up volunteering there for a summer and really being able to give out. So my pivotal moment is understanding who I was, who I was going to be, and allowing that process to happen day by day. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. So that's where I am right now, striving for the stars, and I'm not stopping. I'm a part of the Seattle community. It's my job to give back. I take it seriously, and I'm here to stay. And I'm currently working on so many solutions and resolutions for the community issues that we're facing, and I'm so excited about it.
Well, and we're excited to have you here. I mean, I think a lot about your story is rooted in identity, right? As a teenage mom, you took on the identity of what you suppose that teenage moms look like, and then got caught up there. Then you became wife in this relationship, and you took on the identity of that marriage, even though it wasn't truly who you were. And it was in the dissolution of that marriage that you found yourself really looking internally to do the self-work to get to a place where you could see yourself as you saw yourself created to be, where you truly began to live into who you are now. And our community has been blessed by you living into the fullness of who you are. And I'm grateful for you sharing space with us today. I'm grateful for your life, your testimony, and the impact that you have on the lives of so many young people in our community. Your story, your testimony, and the way that you continue to live in pursuit of those stars is a gift to us all, Lady J. Thank you for joining me on the Couch Conversation.
Thank you so much. I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right. Have an incredible rest of your day, and we'll be in touch soon, okay?
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
All right. Be well, sister.